So go to the top of show notes and hit us.
Hit us.
Hit us.
Don't hit us,
there.
please.
Yeah.
www. Gosh. Hey, new lips. How you doing? This is Big Dink Energy, the pickleball podcast that's half insight, half nonsense, and all entertainment. If you love pickleball, don't take yourself too seriously and think a little trash talk makes the game better, welcome home. This is the place where life and pickleball intersect. We celebrate the chaos, call out the nonsense, and put the fun back in dysfunction. You're either in or you're out. And if you're still listening, you're in. So let's go. Big Dink Energy starts now. Big Dink Energy does start right now. We are all in our places with our sunshiny faces.
We are.
The official podcast of Pickleball.
28.
Episode 28.
Episode 28.
Dang, look at us. Yeah, we are rocking and rolling. Thanks for sticking along with us this long. And if you're new, go listen to the 27 others that are out there.
So I wanted to just let you guys know about my paddle. Like, we just got done playing a scramble, and I had so many people ask me about my paddle.
I love scrambles.
And it's not like a look at me type paddle, but it's more of like a, where did you get that? You know, because it's just so unique. Mm-hmm. And I just love the Pretty Pickleball Company stuff.
It is so cute.
Yeah. And they're such a good agent working with us and sponsors and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just hooked on them. It's like, it's elegant, but it's competitive. It plays well. It looks cute.
It really does.
It starts conversations, and we love conversations.
When it came to the house, I mean, the presentation alone of the box and the opening and all that kind of stuff.
It's just so pretty.
Yeah. And they're coming out with some new stuff, and I'm just so excited to support them. And I love my paddle, and everybody else does too. And everybody asks, where did you get it? So if you want to snag your cute paddle, you can snag it at theprettypickleballcompany.com. And if you use code BigDinkEnergy15, you can get 15% off your order.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm super excited.
So Kitchen Talk, this is where you're kind of hanging out with us, sitting around the kitchen counter, grab your drink of choice. Adult beverages welcome unless you're driving. So you wanted to talk about rollover bank. Explain that again to me, what rollover bank is and what you're talking about.
So remember like when there used to be rollover minutes?
Oh,
those are my favorite.
We had Singular.
Yeah, Singular. I couldn't remember I couldn't remember the company.
Forgot about Singular.
But it's where when you didn't use the minutes, they would roll over to the next month and you could use them again.
That was a big thing. That was a selling point.
Yeah. So now imagine if like real life worked that way. So I was just thinking like, what's something you wish you could roll over or bank for the future? Because I've been thinking about this a lot lately because I overdosed on electrolytes.
Same.
This past week.
Yeah.
I learned that I had too much, which is normally not a problem, but because I hadn't eaten in a while, it like was counterproductive. And I was thinking, damn, I wish I could have banked those electrolytes and used them the next day.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I was just thinking, what other things do I wish I could bank, like sleep? Like I wish I could, because I slept a lot when I was sick, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could just roll that over.
To times when you don't have enough.
To times when I don't have enough and I could like tap in, you know? So... And like cheat meals.
Right.
Like the days I don't eat enough, then I can.
So you want to bank your calories.
Calories.
I want to bank my calories.
So on those days when you do 5,000 calories.
I don't ever do 5,000.
She's a high calorie woman.
I don't ever do 5,000 calories. But
she's
you know what I'm
lucky
saying?
when she gets any.
I think, or like good hair days. Like, I mean.
Yeah, me too. Good hair days.
Like, what are some things that you guys think?
One of the things I would bank or wish I could bank is my 20-year-old metabolism.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Same.
I want to be able to eat Taco Bell and Burger King and Chipotle like all within the same 3-hour period. All at once. And I'd be like, no big deal. No big deal. We're going to keep this flat tummy.
And I also think, how about you, Paddle Princess?
So when I was thinking about this, the first thing that came to my mind was taking advantage of hormone stability.
Oh, yeah.
Because now that we're older and now that
Speak for yourself.
perimenopause is kicking in and life is insane and I can't lay down without sweating like a crazy person. I miss the times
No
where
offense, crazy people.
I had all of the good hormones and I wasted them. I didn't go and use the creativity for anything. I didn't use it for, for working out or for work or anything like that. I just wasted it away because I didn't realize at some point in my life I wasn't going to have that anymore.
Right. Hormone banking. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
That was my big one.
I also think, like, somebody told me this once, and I thought it was such a neat expression. She said, I wish I could watch that movie for the first time again. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was such a neat thing because once you watch a movie or read a book, either way, that feeling when you finish it and you're like, oh man, that was so good. But you'll never get that again with that same movie or book.
Right.
So banking that feeling.
The closest I've gotten to that, I love that one. But the closest I'm getting to that, and it's awesome now, is like with our son. And so like the perfect example is him and I just had, we were bachelors. We had bachelor time because you were out of town, and so I put on the Book of Eli, and I knew it, right? But I got to watch him experience it for the first time,
right?
That's really cool.
And so, through his eyes, I got to see the surprise and all that kind of stuff. So, those type of movies have like a twist or a surprise ending. So now I get, it's kind of banking in a way. I get to see and experience it.
Well,
through
with my
him.
older age, like I know the movie Murder of Crows. I know I loved it, but I can't remember why. And so I think if I watch it again, I'll get that experience again just because I've forgotten.
Yeah. Like I don't think our son has seen The Sixth Sense. So that may be one of those I can bank with him.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, I really wish there was just some things like we could just save for later. Even like moments, that you could like capture those and then.
Or songs are another good one. Like I want to experience this song again for the first time.
Yeah.
You see those on TikToks where you watch the people sitting around. It's the first time they hear Stairway to Heaven or a real banger out there. And they're like, holy crap.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen that.
Yeah. Another one that I would bank for sure is my energy and my youth. So I would have banked my 25-year-old knees so I can unveil them in my 55-year-old body.
Yeah, and we've talked about this before. Like, what did we do before we had kids? Because we were married for 6 years before we had kids.
So much fun.
So much.
Life was carefree.
No, we had so much fun. Yes, but we had so much time, and I don't know what we did with it.
Squandered it.
It was squandered because we didn't realize how precious it was.
Well, we didn't have a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
So it's like we couldn't vacation. We were both really hard into work.
I distinctly remember we played Clue with our dog.
We did play Clue with Bullet. That's right. He was not good.
He did not guess it
but I wanted to play Clue so bad. But we didn't have anybody else.
Well, I forgot
it's
about that.
It's not as fun with two.
I forgot about that.
Because someone has to be the dungeon master or whatever that's called.
Oh my gosh.
I wish we could have banked that time because right now I feel like time just goes so fast. We have so much going on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want some of that 22-year-old time back.
Yeah. I think something else of mine would be my patience with just complete idiots. Like when I was younger, yes, it bothered me that people were just idiots. But the older I get, I have zero patience for that.
Yeah, I would definitely bank F's to give.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I don't have any more.
No, I'm like, I
zero.
don't have time for this. I have things I need to do. Get out of my way.
And I think the older I get, I'm like, I see how people become curmudgeons.
Oh, like look at you. Curmudgeon.
It's coming back.
Yeah. Like before I used to be like, oh, he's a grumpy old man. And now I'm like, shit, I get it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Like, I'm over you. I'm over this. I'm over her.
Yeah.
I have no more patience for any of this.
So, yeah, we should have definitely
banked our patience. Yeah.
Bank the F's to give.
That way we wouldn't be grumpy old ladies sitting on the front porch yelling at the kids to get off our lawn.
Shaking your fist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so, I don't know. Maybe our listeners have some stuff you want to bank.
Let
us know what you would bank out there.
Do you realize none of us said money?
No, we're pretty good.
I'm just saying, like, it's interesting. We all wanted to do health and wellness and time.
I mean, now that you
money
mentioned
is important. but the things that we mentioned are more important.
That's what you can always go
make more
sorry,
money.
More importanter,
yeah.
I mean, you can always go make more money, but you can't get back your health. You can't get back your hormones.
And
you
it
can't
doesn't
get back
matter
your knees.
It doesn't matter how much money you make. If you're not healthy and you don't have time, then that money is useless.
And especially if you're not happy.
Yep.
I'm super happy now. I just wish I had more time to do all the happy things I like to do.
Right. Yeah. And I weren't so irritated all the time when I was doing things.
Tired and broken.
Have to go out there and see people.
I know. I will do that. I'm like, it's too people-y out there. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
there's too many people out there. I don't want to talk to people today. I'm just going to stay home.
Yeah. So go to the top of show notes and hit us. Hit us.
Hit us. Don't hit us,
there.
please.
Go up to the Instagrams and hit us up there as well. Tell us the things you would bank or things that resonate with you that we said that we would bank. And we do have some fan mail. From Abigail Cerna. She says, this podcast is my go-to on the drive home for work. Hey, thanks, Abigail. No matter how stressful my day has been, it never fails to lift my spirits and make me laugh. Us too. Truly the best way to shake off those work demons. So sorry you're dealing with that, but we are glad we can cleanse you.
Thanks, Abby.
Thank you.
Just the tip. Quick pickleball wisdom in and out before you know it. Listen, dinks aren't about winning. They're about waiting. Maybe waiting to exhale. Intermediate players often try to end the point with a dink. But the real purpose of a dink rally is to move your opponent around, create a bad pop-up, and then attack. The mindset shift. You're not trying to hit a winning dink. You're trying to force them into an awkward reach, an off-balance step, or a rushed shot. Then, when they finally pop it up, you pounce. Get into action. Crush them.
Are you reading an audiobook?
I know. What are you doing?
Patience at the kitchen beats power from the back every time.
Every time. And I'm really bad at dinking. I'm practicing, though. Dinks are where it's at.
Just the tip.
It's time for Pickle Pals.
Thank you, Mr. Announcer Man. Well, they say don't mix business and family. These two didn't listen. Today, we've got Carrie Harris and Stephanie Beveridge, the sister duo behind Dink and Dash, the only app that lets you rate pickleball courts and rage about court hogs in the same breath. They've road tripped across the country, played on every surface imaginable, and built an entire platform around fun, safety, and unfiltered reviews for players who don't give a crap about Yelp and want to know the real deal. So whether you're a court snob, a snack queen, or a savage paddle reviewer, buckle up, Buttercup. This episode's got stories, sass, and some serious behind-the-scenes tea. So ladies, for Dink and Dash, I'm so glad you're here on the Big Dink Energy Podcast. We've been trying to get you all on for a while, so thanks for being here.
I'm excited to be an interviewee this time.
Okay, so let's get into it. Who said it first? Like, who said, let's build an app, and did anybody need convincing?
Well, I could tell you the story behind it because I remember specifically because I love road tripping. I hate flying. And in order to drag my sister along, I thought I would bribe her with pickleball. So I was like, hey, come with me to Georgia. I promise it'll be fun. And 19 hours, I promise. And I said, when we stop in Mississippi, there's a pickleball place. So we started like doing, playing pickleball as like our way to stretch out our legs and stuff. So we ended up playing in Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, like all these places just on that one trip. And so, Stephanie looked at me while we were driving in between, our talks about who knows what. And she said, it'd be really neat to do a passport, like a passport of all the places you've been. And she's already written 3 books or 4 books at that point. So she was already starting to try to write the book on the drive, as one does. And and so I'm driving and I can't be involved. So I'm like, well, maybe it'd be good if we did it as an app, And she was like, hell yeah, an app would be even better. And so we were like, well, we don't know how to do this. And so we spent the other 15-hour drive back trying to figure it out.
In amongst playing pickleball.
Yeah.
So was there ever like a bad court or something that just stuck out? I'm going to say there's a story here. Was there a court that was like, okay, I wish we could rate this right now. It's so bad. And then that was kind of the catalyst for the app as well.
It was the great granny court of YMCA, Georgia. It was
They had a bunch of racquetball courts that were not being used indoors. Beautiful. We had to walk past them down this dirty hallway, low ceilings, very dark. And then they say, oh, there's the pickleball courts. So we go out there. And
outside the building.
Outside the building.
So how'd you get there? I mean, was it on Google Maps, like pickleball here?
YMCA. Yeah. It was on Pickleheads.
Oh, gosh.
And so we were like, well, okay, whatever. So we go outside and there's no lines, which, okay. But when there's no
court lines.
No court lines. But there was actually no net either.
That's, of all the things you think you need for pickleball, net comes to mind.
So I think we used like our bags or something. We're like, we'll dink over the bags. We needed to exercise, and we were probably there for 40 minutes. But yeah. So we started to do the paddle reviews on our Instagram.
Right.
But we did not review that one because there's, what do I say? How many courts?
Well,
one. How many nets? 0.
Now with the app, you're going to have to go back and review it.
I will. Yeah. And some of them are like, bring your own net. Like there are places, bring your own net.
Oh.
But that's usually like a gymnasium. This was not a bring your own net. This was we just don't have one. It's not up right now. So that was an interesting court, but we've played at some beautiful places. And on our Instagram, we do the Dink and Dash reviews where we talk about their, how many courts they have, the surface, their, parking, everything. We give them a paddle review. And we've done a lot of those. And that's going to also be inside the app so people can track where they've been.
Oh, okay. So you're saying you rate them on a number of paddle, like a paddle rating scale.
Yes.
I got
so
you.
Between
not
1 and 5.
Not paddle rating per se.
No, I cannot rate paddles. I don't know anything about paddles.
Hit the ball. Great.
Yeah.
5-star.
Right.
Yeah. So
I missed my serve. It's the paddle.
Yeah, it's the paddle's fault. The handle wasn't long enough. Try a tennis racket. For someone who's never seen it, kind of break it down. What's the elevator pitch of Dink and Dash app? What does it do? What can people expect?
Well, I know that it's made for rec players who are not worried about, tournaments, and not that you can't do tournaments, but all the other apps out there right now are really specific for tournaments and scrambles and finding, different people to play with and round robins. And ours is specifically for like after you play. So it's like the after party app. So it's where you can go and track what courts you've been to, and then you can rate it. And then you can also keep track of what you did in your Dink diary, like people you played with, or funny things like, hey, this court had no net, or we met a Pickle Richard in Arkansas. Remember that one?
Yeah.
And we even talked about that on the podcast. And then, of course, we'll have our Ask Dash.
Yes.
Which is our AI sidekick.
Yeah. So what we were really excited about is, we see in a lot of Facebook groups and stuff, people are like, oh, can anybody help me? I was at a game and, Bert overstepped the line or something, and nobody knows
Bert.
What's going on. It is a Bert. I don't know, a Susie, a Bert, whoever. Hey, Bert. There's always drama. And then you got to wait for 25 people to comment, and then maybe you'll get the answer.
Yeah.
But Ask Dash is going to be a completely pickleball trained app of inside the app chat. So that means it's going to know all the pickleball rules, even as they get updated and changed and all of that fun stuff. It's going to have, how to trash talk, how to caption your photos, like anything pickleball related. It's going to help. It'll help you get over your mental blocks. It'll help you pick shoes, pick paddles, help you get better at your game. It is going to be like a one-stop shop to help you with everything pickleball. And you don't have to post things and be embarrassed because it's all private. It's all yours.
It's all your chat. And the thing is we've been playing with it as we've been building it. And the trash talk is super fun. Like I would have been like, tell me what to tell Bert, who keeps telling me the line,
Yeah. I think that I'm looking most forward to that as well, to get that. Plus, it'll also help you caption your photos, help you with your comments on your TikTok or something like that too. So that's going to be really awesome. How did you kind of decide what went into the app? Because I know building an app is not just like, here's everything and let's go, right? You kind of have to triage a lot. Initially, because you have a lot of good ideas, so got to triage to say, okay, these are this is version 1.
Yeah,
so how did you decide?
I think it's been really eye-opening for us because we've been in other business for 25-ish years, 26 years, and this is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the software, the app, the Figma we just got where we had to go through all the different stages and pick what we want to do and what the buttons are going to look like. Like we really want to make this special for the people of our community because it's really about the courts, the community, and the chaos. That is exactly what our app is all about.
And that's what pickleball is really all about, especially for the rec player, I think, who's getting into it or been into it for a while. I think that captures it.
It's been an interesting process, and we've had to learn a lot, and we've had to pay a lot.
Yeah.
So everybody better get out here and buy this app.
And we wanted to keep the majority of it free, for everybody to enjoy, and I think the hard part is when you're like, oh, we want to do this. And you're like, well, that's $100K. And you're like, oh, I didn't realize that. Like it makes you look at apps in a completely different way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. So we're going to have to scale back on this or that. That was big eye opening. I did not realize how expensive apps were at all.
And time.
The good
a lot
ones,
of time.
they're time consuming and all that. Yeah. I've watched it evolve. Any behind the scenes that you want to share with anybody?
Version 1 is almost done, and it should be out in the Apple Store and Google Play. And it will be free to have the app. The only thing that will cost extra will be the Ask Dash. But we have it at a pretty good price because we want everybody to be out here meeting friends, sharing their stories. I mean, that's the real mission behind it is we want to change everybody's view to not just tournaments and everything, but like the love of the sport, the meeting of the people, stuff we all talk about. Like if you listen to any pickleball players, they're like, I love the community, I love this, but there's not an app out there that represents that. And that's what we really wanted to bring to the table. But right now we're looking for like Dinkfluencers, so ambassadors that can help us push this out. So if you out there are a brand or, an influencer, or you have a club, we're looking for people to get our app and push it out to all of their friends and kind of grow that. And then we're also looking for sponsors to help offset the cost of the app for people because we want to keep it really inexpensive. So sponsors and influencers.
I think one of the other things we realized on this journey is, of course, every time we meet people, we always talk like, how did you start? And a lot of people started during COVID. And it made me realize that pickleball has become a person's third place. You have work, home, and then we always used to have a third place, whether it was the gym or it was a coffee shop. And during COVID, everybody lost their third place to go to. You can even go to the grocery store. So pickleball kind of filled in that spot. And I've noticed it becoming my third place. Like it's the place where I meet people and I look forward to playing with, Sabrina and the friends that we've met at like our home court. And having the app would allow us to connect with them and stuff just on a pickleball level. Like I don't want to see somebody's grandkids, but I want to know how you did at the last scramble. It's very just pickleball focused, pickleball centered. So it's not crowded with a bunch of other stuff. You don't get confused as to who you know and how do you know them. You know them from pickleball because they're in your Dash app. They're in your Dink and Dash app.
You don't have to have them in your phone under like Sarah Pickleball.
Yeah. That's how I log everybody.
Right. So it's like this.
Jim had a ladder.
So it's like, it's a great place to be able to do that. And then also, as you meet people while you're traveling like we do, you don't necessarily want to be involved in their whole family stuff. So like she was saying, you don't need to know their political affiliation. You don't need to know what they ate that day. But you may want, like, I would still love right now to keep up with some of the people we played with for 3 hours.
Yeah, right.
And see what they're doing, or the people we played our first tournament with. Those 2 ladies were amazing. And if we would have had the app done by then, we were just thinking, oh man, this would be so great. I mean, it's just going to fill so many things that need to be filled.
Yeah, I get that. And, the other thing that I've heard you all talk about is that it's going to be centered on the recreational player, meaning where you're going to take in feedback from them, too, on what works, what doesn't work, and what they would like to see.
Yeah, so the app will have a feedback section in there, and we want to be a real big part of the community. Like if people are wanting something, like, oh, it would be neat if this could, be on here. Of course, we have a whole list of things we want. But we need sponsors. So
nudge, wink, wink.
As those things come in, we'll, put them on our parking lot list. And then as soon as we can get the funds, we'll update as much as we can.
Gotcha.
Because we want to continue to make it grow, and we want to continue to make it what our people want, not necessarily just what we want.
Yeah. So this is for both of you. Go one at a time, please. What's one thing you've learned about each other or the other person from doing this that you didn't expect?
Oh, man. We've been in business for 25 years together.
Yeah. Or maybe one thing about this process that you didn't expect.
I mean, I've really realized that, like, I mean, I always knew my sister was a get it done type of person, but she has been relentless on getting this moving forward. Like just moving the needle constantly. Like I'm trying to keep up, which is good because I mean that's kind of what I do. I'm just a keeper upper. But she's just been and I'll come up with ideas or something and she's just like, hell yeah. And she just gets it done. Like she's such a get it done type of person. I don't even think I could explain how much ish she gets done in a day. Like she gets done in a day what some people can't accomplish in a year. Yeah. And this app is going forward because of how much effort she's put in, like keeping it moving forward, constantly keeping us on task. She's my taskmaster.
Oh, mine too. Thank you.
Well, that was nice. I think that I've learned about my sister that she can play pickleball better than me. Like
we did crush you with my bum, knee, and shoulder.
And I've always been like dance, gymnastics, cheerleading, so it's like I've always been involved in those sports. She was involved in water sports. So when we got
Let's clarify that was water polo.
Yes. Nobody
not synchronized swimming.
Yeah, nobody other than me took it a different spot.
So when we started playing pickleball, I was like, well, shit, I'm going to be really good at this. But she's better than me. And every time we go to a scramble, I'm like second to last, and she's up in the top 3, top 4. And so I can't now deny it anymore because it's like documented.
Right.
Which you could do in the app.
But
too.
You have a higher duper score, is that right?
By
0.01.
0.01.
Just want to make sure I got that in there.
Yes,
I have to go home with you tonight. Okay, so you're raiding courts and you're out there and you're traveling around. What for you all, what you've seen, what's a red flag at a new court that you show up to?
A new court?
Ooh.
Yeah, any court that you show up to you haven't been to before.
Red
What's
flag
a flag?
Immediately
No
is
net, obviously.
no net, but I say it's the people that when you walk in, like immediately.
I was going to say the same thing.
We've been to some where it's like, oh hey, and you're like, oh hi, like we're from out of town, and then we've been to great places again, Sun City. I mean, he met us outside, and was welcoming. He was getting out of his car and was like, "Are you new? Come on!" I mean, and we were like immediately felt welcomed, and. So then it was like really anything after that didn't matter, although the place was fun and the culture was great. But that's because the people from the leadership are great.
Yes.
And so it makes a huge difference. We've played on some not so great courts, but with great people, and that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I can see
the
that
courts
for sure.
we played in the ones we did in Tennessee, that was a public court. And they had an awesome community, like the way everything moved, and people were just like, oh, if you're new, you're going to be on these courts over here, and this is how things move. And I mean, people that were really good played with us and weren't like, oh gosh, I got to play with a newbie. Like they were excited to play. And so that public court was really good because it's the public court you can't really control the community too much. So those ones always really, really impress me. And that one sticks out in my mind a lot. I loved that court. It was so beautiful. The weather was great. And that was during winter. I think there was still a little snow on the ground, but it was packed and the people were awesome.
So what's something pickleball players secretly care about way more than they admit?
I would say their duper score or where they rank. Like I'm a 3-0, I'm a 2-0, I'm a 4-0. I'm like, I just don't care-o. I just want to play.
Yeah, I would say that or winning. Like, I don't really care about winning. I
don't either.
That might be why me and Stephanie, when we play together, we don't do very well. We play better apart because
sometimes people, I think maybe it hasn't been a lot, but I know for me, but like we like to just dance and laugh and play. And some people are like 2-2-2, and I'm like, damn, like I didn't even get back here. I was too busy two-stepping. Like, and they're just real eager to just get the game done. And I mean, I get that to a certain extent, but it's also like just having fun.
I got you.
Absolutely. Especially if there's not a lot of people waiting in line or anything.
Right.
Like a big open public court, like have a little fun. Do a little dance. Don't make a little love though.
Make a little
love. What do you want Dink and Dash to stand for in the pickleball world?
Community. It's definitely, for me, it's community. I want to remember the people we played with in Opelika, our very first people, the guys we met at the pickle jar who were already like, I don't know, 2 hours into the dink and drink, and I was playing in Crocs. That was our first game playing, and I hadn't played in like a year, 2 years. Like I was in my Crocs, and they were just the welcomingest, most nicest people. And so I want that. I want those memories to be, remembered and all in one little area that you can go back and revisit and see how people are doing.
Yeah, for me, the same thing. Like the sport is super fun, but the people keep you coming back.
So what's all the socials? How can people find out about the app, when it's launching, where to get it, and all that kind of stuff?
So right now you can go to dinkanddashapp.com. And you can kind of read about the whole app and our kind of behind the scenes story. And then our Instagram is dink_and_dash. And that's where you can see all our paddle reviews and updates on the app. What else?
Well, you created a TikTok that you forgot about.
I did create a TikTok, but we haven't really got there yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's coming.
Yeah. So like I said, we're eager to get it out. It should be out in a couple weeks, at least the first version. So we just want everybody to download it, play with it, log their courts, log their people, and enjoy it. That's what we want.
Awesome. Carrie, Stephanie, Dink and Dash app. I'm so thankful you guys were able to be on the podcast. I'm so looking forward to the app. And when it is out there and it's working, come back on. We want to talk about it some more. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
This segment powered by Pickle Nutrition, because we don't bounce back, we recover slower and louder. One of their go-to game changers is Pickle Juice Hydration Plus. It's loaded with electrolytes, minerals, and vitamins to keep your legs moving when your body's ready to quit. In blue raspberry or lemonade, there's no junk, no gimmicks. Just clinical grade hydration for people who actually play the game. Go over there and hit them up at picklenutrition.com. That's PIKL nutrition.com, and use code BDE10 for 10% off. Your legs, your back, and your third game will owe you one.
For sure. All right. So for Dink or Destroy today, I have leaving your house to go to dinner after you've already been home. So this means you're leaving the house again to go to eat.
People do that.
So so Dink or Destroy is we say, yep, thumbs up, dink it, send it over the net, or destroy it.
Yes.
So that's what we're trying to figure out here. Thumbs down, thumbs up.
So you've made it home and everybody's sitting around and everyone's like, oh, you guys want to go dinner? That shit's weird.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like you do that.
No way.
Especially in this day and age when DoorDash exists.
I feel like you're like, oh, we decided to go to supper. I'm like, it's like 7.
What's
Y'all
that?
left the house?
Studebakers?
No. I don't go anywhere. Once I get home, I'm home, because the first thing I do when I walk in my house is change my clothes. And I have pajamas on. I am not presentable for public viewing at all.
No public consumption of Paddle Princess.
No. And I'm not leaving. No, there's no way I'm leaving my house once I get home. It is absolutely
Okay, have you ever been
not
home
happening.
and everybody's home and you're like, do you want to get dressed and go to dinner?
No. I'm like, somebody can go get it and bring it to the house, but I'm not leaving.
I don't either.
Well, and then the last time that I went out to eat was, last weekend or the weekend before with my husband, and we hadn't been out to eat since 2020 together. So
All I know
it's been
is
a
that
while.
we don't eat out unless we're out somewhere, traveling, sports,
And there's
stuff
no
like
other
that.
option.
And there's
Yeah.
there's just, it's 9:00 at night. We're not going to get home, like grab something. But I guess there's people that they'll be at home, because I was talking to my sister and she said that she knows someone and that they'll just be sitting around the house and be like, you guys want to go to dinner? And it's like 8:00 at night and they'll just
No
all get up
way.
and like drive to a restaurant.
No,
No.
absolutely could not be me.
No, I don't do it because I can't bring my bed everywhere I go.
Right. If you
So
haven't
I
heard
would-
that
I
episode,
wouldn't
We've already
even know.
established that we eat from our
I
bed.
wouldn't even know how to eat at a restaurant without being in my bed and having a TV show on. But there's like people, like, so when I go to conferences or travel or something like that, I will see people, like I like a lot of Jason's Deli. Shout out to Jason's Deli if you want to
Oh, I
sponsor
had
us.
that today for lunch.
I see them sitting at tables by themselves and they have their full on screen up and they're watching their shows at the table. But I mean, kind of off topic. No, not for me. I'm not leaving the house.
Yeah, if you're
I barely
already
like
home.
leaving the house for work.
right. If you're already home, I just am like, no, we have stuff in the fridge. Like we have dinner. It's called groceries.
Oh yeah, that is a struggle sometimes because we have ingredients. I don't know how food starts or comes about, but we definitely have ingredients for food.
We have tons of food.
Once I get home from work, if I don't want to cook or if we don't have anything made, then I will send someone to go get something. We are not collectively all getting redressed, getting back in the car, driving 20 minutes to the restaurant. No.
Yeah, okay. I'm a total destroy. Like there's just
Maybe
no
that
way.
needs to be added to our kitchen talk where we saved up the energy at night to actually go do things, because now at nighttime we're too exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, she was saying they do it all the time. Like,
Oh,
They'd just be sitting around like, hey, let's go. And it's like, ew, all the way? Like,
no.
And if I am doing it, I better get free breadsticks or chips and salsa or something.
Yeah, it has to be a special occasion.
Stuff. Yeah, that's single people energy right there.
It is single people.
You're not trying to drag your kids out.
Pre-kid energy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. No, absolutely.
So we're all three a destroy.
I'm a destroy.
We are not
there
going
is
out
no
again.
way I am leaving. I won't leave to go anywhere. Like once I'm home, I'm home.
Yeah.
I am not going to the store. I'm not going to get gas. I will send my husband to go put gas in my car. I will roll up on -1 in my gas tank and be like, sorry, you gotta take my car to the gas station. I won't leave the house at all.
Yeah,
I'm done.
mean, it's 50-50 if the house catches on fire, if I'm going to get out or not. We'll see how this
You're
goes.
like, I got to the stop and drop and sit on the couch.
Yeah.
Forgot to roll.
Yeah.
We sound so lazy.
Old.
I think we're just
Seasoned.
I'm not that lazy, y'all.
No.
things like that aren't fun for me anymore. Like going out to eat when you were younger and dating without a family and your careers weren't in full swing, those used to be a lot of fun. Like going on little date nights and things like that. Like we don't do that anymore because our lives have drastically changed. Our schedules have drastically changed. By the time I get home, I have my 12-year-old who something is always going on with him. And then I have my 18-year-old and it's just then something's going on with the dog and one of the cats. I have to deal with all of that. Then I just want to sit in silence.
And honestly, I just feel like, and this may sound bougie, but I just don't, people's food is just not that great anymore.
It's not.
You know, and I feel how am I going to have a $275 bill for some damn Mexican?
Exactly.
Like, I'm like, your chips and salsa ain't anything great.
And it's not. And I don't know.
It always ends up like $150.
Exactly.
Where did we eat? We ate at a pizza place after our son's strongman competition. It was me, you, and him, and it came up to $77.
Yeah, at the Aviator place.
I'm not saying it was bad, but I was like,
good pizza.
It was good pizza, but I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Well, in their defense, your husband and your son eat like they're two grown men.
Well,
so how much do they actually eat?
Excuse me, we are two grown men.
I mean, two of each of you. So
you
a total
know
of four.
Oh, okay,
yes, I completely understand what you're saying. There is no reason for a little enchilada dish to cost $20 when it doesn't even taste like it's homemade.
Yeah, that's my concern too. Is like
when it you can taste the frozen chicken. I don't want it.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, like. Thanks for your PFG delivered frozen food.
Yeah,
everybody's
right.
ordering from the same place. If I want that result at home, I can order Schwann's.
Right, and you feel like Applebee's, Chili's, like all of those, they're all the same.
Yeah.
And so it's not an experience like it used to be.
Right.
You know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Like Olive Garden and Red Lobster used to be like those nice restaurants.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Not that, I mean, we like seafood, but you know what I'm saying? It's like we're going to Red Lobster. And it was like a big deal and all of that kind of stuff.
I used to go every year around my birthday because that's when they would have like the all-you-can-eat shrimp.
Gross.
And I would get the shrimp scampi and I would just eat so much of it. And now when I go there to eat the shrimp scampi, I'm like, it's not good.
It just doesn't even taste good anymore.
Everything tastes frozen and reheated. Nothing tastes fresh.
And again, back to the time and the health. Like, I don't have the time to get up and go to another restaurant.
Right.
I've already been home. And then I don't want to eat that food because I never feel good the next day.
No.
You know, I'm always more tired or puffy or inflamed.
Bloated.
I just rather have my chicken and rice and stuff at my house.
Yeah, I can buy MSG and sprinkle it on my food at home.
Right. I just don't want that anymore.
And I can add way too much salt if I want to.
I mean, I just make like my little not enchilada, but my quesadilla. That is like my go-to when I don't want to cook. I don't want to do a whole thing. I don't want to go out to eat. I just make a little quesadilla, get my salsa, and I'm good.
Make yourself a dang quesadilla, Napoleon.
I don't.
I was thinking the same thing. And you're like, what did that cost you? Like 14 cents?
Right. Yeah. I don't need to go spend.
But if you got a quesadilla at a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, at least $10.
Exactly.
If not more. I mean, you can't even go through Chick-fil-A without spending $12 a person.
Yeah, so weird destroys.
Yeah, I'm totally a destroy on it.
That's why we don't have any food sponsors.
It has to be good food. Like, even when we go out for special events and we're like, okay, let's go out to dinner. I will not go to chain restaurants. I'm like, let's find a local restaurant. I want to support local people because they're more likely to give you good quality meals.
Give you it's important
Yes,
if it's an experience. Yeah, if it's an experience. Tell us what you think. Are you a Dink or Destroy? enjoy on leaving the house to go get some food, or maybe just leaving the house in general after you get home? Tell us what you think.
That might be our next
one.
one.
Go hit those show notes or hit us up on the Instas.
News you can use.
The teletype just in.
Gosh. You're annoying.
I'm a pro.
This segment is sponsored by Dink and Dash, the app for players who care more about stories than trophies. It's where you log every court, every character, and every wild moment. With Dash, your AI sidekick, keeping the fun alive with tips, rules, and a little smack talk. Coming soon to the Apple Store because pickleball is about people, not podiums.
So the news you can use today, this is the topic you can bring up around the water cooler. And I know you keep telling me people don't have water coolers.
How many times have we had this conversation?
They do. People have water coolers.
Okay.
So how bad do you think pickleball is for the environment?
Are you talking about the noise?
In general.
Just like the plastic of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I feel about plastic and recycling. So
you know how I feel about balls.
I'm not even going to go there.
I have no idea.
Listen, there's over 500 million pickleballs being created every single year. Let that sink in. 500 million pickleballs being created every single year. This translates to 77 million pounds of plastic waste.
Wow.
Yep. So this guy, Taylor, with Ridwell, started a doorstep recycling service known for collecting hard-to-recycle materials like batteries and plastic film. In a new pilot program, Ridwell teamed up with Jumbo's Pickleball locations in Portland and Beaverton, great place to start this thing, to make recycling even easier. Courts now double as collection points. They're probably collecting needles there, too, with drop bins available through July 15th. So it's over now. As for what used pickleballs can become, think plant pots, construction materials, or piping, like your sewer piping.
Okay.
Definitely a better ending than the trash heap and making us all feel a little less guilty for that love of one of America's fastest growing sports.
So what's the difference in doing that and putting your broken pickleball in the actual recycling bin? Doesn't it get reused the same way?
Yeah, I think you would put it in the recycling bin.
I want my plastic straws back, so.
Yeah, I'm throwing, me personally, I'm buying straws and throwing them in the ocean with pickleballs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're not that bad.
I'm throwing my pickleballs in the ocean from now on.
So are they asking us to do something? I'm confused.
No, so in big matches in the pro series, you're getting about 3 hours worth of play out of a pickleball.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do? I mean, that is a lot of waste. Do you just put it in a regular recycling bin, or like these people had figured out, we can make money off of this, so they're going to go around collecting pickleballs for recycling.
Okay.
So why do you only get 3 hours of play out of the pickleball? After that, it's just not any good?
Well, yeah, you got the heat, you got the banging of the ball back and forth, the intensity of the play at the pro, at the 5 and above level.
I mean, not with us.
I know.
We can get 6 years out of ours.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm guessing, can you just throw a pickleball in a recycling bin?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I would think so. I would say so. But these people have figured out how to market it and make something out of it.
That's pretty cool. Is it a nonprofit?
Ooh, I don't know. I didn't go that deep.
So these courts have the bins where people can just go and donate them, and I'm sure the courts do as well. It kind of gives a reuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not hurting anything.
Can I request something be made out of my old pickleballs?
I'm sure. Why don't you just smelt them at home?
Can I order something?
Yeah, that's an interesting thing.
That would be the way to do it.
Right. You send in all your old pickleballs, and then you're like, make me a bicycle clown.
Make me a bicycle clown.
There you go.
No, I want some bookends. Make me some bookends out of the pickleballs.
Can you make me a Christmas village with these old pickleballs?
Good.
Well, we could definitely do a Christmas ornament. I just put a little hook on it. There's your ornament.
That's it for this episode. Unless you've got something to say, think we got it wrong, have a better take, we want to hear it. Find us at bdepodcast.com or at bdepodcast on the socials. Drop us a message. We might just feature you in the next episode. If you had a good time, well, samesies. If not, maybe try again. We grow on people. So you know the deal. Follow the show, tell a friend, and leave us a review. Or just pretend this never happened. Until next time, keep the dink soft and the energy big.